And we're back. Alright. Step on this last button, and let's see what happens. Lights! Camera! Action! And everyone you've brought with you comes face to face with the clown himself. Welcome, friends. I knew you'd come, so I've been practicing my greeting. How much do you have... Oh, how much do you have to destroy before... oops, who's speaking? I guess I should make a choice, huh? How much do you have to destroy before you've had your fill, Kefka? I've acquired the ultimate power. Observe. Such magnificent power. You're nothing more than fleas compared to me. Embrace your destruction. It is the fate of all things. Tosses around a couple of the team leaders. To be destroyed? Maybe it is, but people can always rebuild, and new lines will always be born. And time will destroy all those as well. Why do people insist on creating things that will inevitably be destroyed? Why do people cling to life, knowing that they must someday die? Knowing that none of it will have meant anything once they do. Because it's not the end that matters. It is knowing you have something to live for right now, at this moment. Something you've worked for. Something that's worth protecting. As long as you have that, that's enough. And did you find all your somethings in this broken world that just won't die? Yes. Love. A person worth protecting. A wife and child who live on within me. Friends and family. A peaceful kingdom. A loving brother who always looks out for me. Someone willing to accept me for who I am. An adorable little granddaughter. An obnoxious grandpa who I cannot live without. Wings from a dear old friend. New pals, Kupo! Bleh! You people make me sick. You sound like lines from a self-help book. If that's how it's going to be, I'll snuff them all out. Every last one of your sickening, happy little reasons for living. No, Kefka, stop! And so Kefka, enraged at hearing our reasons for fighting, unleashes the light of judgment on the land. Once again. I wield the greatest power in existence. You may as well be dirt on the bottom of my boots, or the dirt stuck to the bottom of that dirt. I'll destroy everything. I'll create my own empire of death. You can't destroy everything. People always have dreams. No! I'll destroy the entire world! There won't be anything left to dream about. We won't let you hurt any more people. What if destruction if no precious lives are lost? I may have accidentally a word there. It ends here, Kefka. So, you need to decide your battle participation order. The weakest people are probably going to want to be in the back row, in the back of the party. So the first 4 are probably going to be your about mid-range characters. You're going to want at least like 1 caster though in that group. So we're going to have Edgar, Sabin, Strago. Actually, not Strago. Put Realm there. And then I think we'll grab Shadow. From there, I'm going to want Terra, Locke, Celeste, Cyan, Strago, Setzer, Mog, Gogo. I think that works. This isn't exactly like strongest to weakest or medium to strongest to weakest or anything like that. It's I don't expect to have to get into double digits of characters, and I do want Locke at some point, so I'm going to need to lose at least 2 characters by a certain point in the fight. Here we go. The first enemy is Visage. Let's see. Let me look at my list. It's immune to earth, weak to fire. We'll want to float all of ours, and it will counter death with a quake attack. It also has 2 arms that we have to worry about, so you can actually insta-kill one of the arms. Oh, it does that first, doesn't it? Do I have break on you? I have break. Which arm? Long arm, short arm. Which one's long arm, which one's the short arm? I can't tell. Shoot. I guess this is the long arm. That doesn't work. I can break the other one. Nope, I just heard it die. Alright, we'll slow the other arm. Do I have float on you? I probably don't. No, I do! Okay, so we'll cast float on everybody. And get started with Fuma Shurikens. I'm gonna want you in the back row. Because this guy does have physical attacks. Said he's weak to fire, right? Yes, he's weak to fire, so I'll use the flame scroll. The face is the main part of the body, enemy, but you do have to kill all of parts, I believe. I'll go ahead and focus fire the hand as much as I can. Love the music. Ah, I messed up the blitz input. Haven't killed that hand yet. And he's casting Protect on it, the jerk. Rising Phoenix! So, what determines whether a character is no longer usable is if at the end of a fight, it no longer, they're either KO'd or have some permanent status ailment affecting them. Alright, that's the end of that hand. Can't target anything else, so just him. You might notice I'm not bothering with healing my party. That's one of the reasons, is because they'll just, somebody else will take over. Like I said, I need at least 2 people gone before we get later. Oh, each of the arms had their own elemental resistances, by the way, or weaknesses that you could have taken advantage of if you wished. Like I said, Break works on one of the arms. So that's the end of the first tier, so I'm definitely going to need someone to die soon. 2 people to die soon. Music changes. This is actually a multi-enemy. This has a lot of parts. Our first target is magic, is what it's listed on my thing. So it's Tiger, Machine, Magic, and Power, I believe. We want to kill Magic. Yes, we're taking a ton of damage while going through that. I'm going to go ahead and Ultima. I think that's what I want to do. Magic is weak to Earth, so if you have Earth Elemental attacks,
feel free. But magic will cast stuff like re-raise and heal things, and just has a ton of spells. So you want to get rid of it as soon as possible. I was expecting this thing to hit me a lot harder than it is, so I'm a little worried I'm not going to get to the characters I want. Also, although your characters will be replaced if they die, that doesn't mean if you recover from a party wipe. If a party wipes, you're dead and you lose the fight. Some people have to be alive. I'm gonna Ultima again. See, these people hit hard. Oh, and Frozen. I believe that might count as something that completely eliminates a character. I don't know for certain. Oh, well. I guess I will Curaga Shadow and keep him alive. I don't know if that works through Frozen, though. It should. Yeah, it does. Okay. It might replace the characters if they're just dead for enough turns, though. I'm not 100% on that. I need a regular fire spell. Yo, Shadow! Wakey wakey! Thank you. Oh, he still had that queued. Well, good on you. Now I actually have to worry about heals and stuff. Pinwheel. Because I've got it. Alright, magic's dead. I don't know if it cast Arise on anybody. It shouldn't have. Let's see. Tiger is my next target. Tiger is weak to ice. I can't really take advantage of that, so I'm just going to pinwheel Tiger a few times. Yeah, not bothering to revive anybody, because there's no point. I want them gone, especially for the next tier. Oh, don't confuse us. Good, it didn't work on Edgar. Oh, don't freeze me either. Shoot. Fire. Stop doing that. Alright. Now we should be good enough. Pinwheel. Ow! That really hurt Shadow. I better heal him up. Now they're hasting themselves. They're assholes! There's actually another item I can use. Where is it? Super Ball! I've been saving those and didn't realize oh, fuck me! Oh, this is bad. They're both frozen. I didn't expect that to happen. Please use a fire attack on me. Please use fire attacks on me. That's the opposite of fire attack. Oh, that worked. Never mind. Raise Realm, I guess. She'll be more useful to me. No, I'm not dead yet. Oh, hell. Now I'm screwed. Until they use that attack again. No damage. I forgot what I have Realm equipped with that's doing that, but I'm very happy for it right now. Okay, so I should be fine. Especially since Realm can just spam Ultima for a while. Alright, Tiger's dead. Now there's only 2 left. They should be Machine and Power. Machine is weak to lightning. Power is weak to poison. If that's relevant to your strategy. I believe that's Machine. Oh, don't stop her! Shoot, how do I cure stop? Haste. Maybe a haste counters it. Nope. Pretty sure Edgar's gonna ignore that. Never mind. Oh dear. It's Curaga that. Oh good. No! She just got out of being stopped! You assholes! I'm gonna have her Ultima as soon as she's out, just to spite you. Take a drill to the machine, Edgar. Take it apart. Crap, I'm gonna need him to heal. Not Sloga. Hate your face. Hey, she's back now. I don't suppose you have haste, Guh. You do? Sure. Oh, they cast Reflect, if you didn't notice that. They will cast Reflect on themselves after a while. That's your cue to start using other spells. I need to Elixir Realm. If you're holding back at this point, you're silly. Yes, there's post-game content, but still. Don't hold back. This is the final boss. Curaga you. Plus, I'm specifically doing this with only 2 characters instead of the normal 4 because I need 2 characters to go away. I didn't expect to do so well that I'd actually probably could keep the same party through all the phases and not worry about it. How? That's a lot of physical attacks. Throw Excalibur? Okay, we're not doing that much, because we need Excalibur for later. Plus, Edgar has it equipped. I can't throw it. Alright, let's get some Ultimas out there. Oh, Power's the only one left. I didn't realize we killed, Machine. Ultima. Ah, Dispel. You finally casted it on me, even though you had it for so long. I was hasted for so long. I could actually start with just Bio now. Oh, it killed him. That's right, he counters it in death with Dispel. Next tier. But yes, there's 3 tiers on your way up, just like the Warring Triad. This is actually listed as Lady and Rest. And yep, here's Locke. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna steal from Lady. Lady's gonna keep healing. Stole Ragnarok. Told you there was a way to get Ragnarok. Okay, you want to kill... Hold on. Lady killed first. Magic is works best. But Lady absorbs all elements, so do not use anything element-based. We're not going to use Trance yet, because... well, this isn't the end of it. Alright, go ahead and use your multi-attack Locke. But yeah, I told you there was a way to get Ragnarok. Now you might be thinking, in the normal game, that's silly! Lady only has 9,999 health, by the way, so it's super easy to kill her. Rest has 40,000. Oh, we can still steal from him! I'm dumb! Oh, he used Meltdown. Yeah, that's supposed to help you kill Lady. Because he meltdowns everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and Curaga everybody, just in case. but I'm also gonna haste up. And notice how haste is still on Edgar. So yeah, I'm gonna haste Ga because I can. Shoot! Don't doom him. Do I have re-raise on you? I do. Re-raise. Because I don't want him dead. I want him in the next fight. Still Ultima weapon. Yep, you can get a copy of the Ultima weapon. Rest does not have a specific weakness, so Flare. Tornado hit everybody! Fuck! Oh, counters with Meteor! Oh shit! Rise! Rise Realm. Alright, Locke's gonna die, but he'll immediately come back. I actually don't specifically need Locke for the next fight, but now that I'm not trying to get specific characters out, I want to keep all my characters alive if I can. Oh, everybody just dodged a meteor. Because they can do that now. Actually, I might let Realm stay dead if she dies again. Because that gives me another caster, I think, with max MP. So I don't have to use up another elixir. Repose. What does that do? Instantly kills someone. Damn it! Counters, instantly kills, and immediately goes to the next phase. As for what is the next phase? Kefka. Descend, Heartless Angel. Life, dreams, hope. Where do they all come from, and where do they go? Such meaningless things. I'll destroy them all. Alright, this is it, the battle with Kefka. I don't know if he has anything to steal. I'm gonna double check. Stole Mega Elixir. Oh goody. Yay me. Ultima. Ultima. Haste-ga. Basically, just do your best. There's no specific strategy that really works against Kefka -1. There's no real specific thing you have to worry about beyond some damage and insta-kill things. Just hit him with everything you've got. And at this point, that should be a lot. Heartless Angel. Reduces all of our hit points to 1. What's my response to that? Mega Elixir. I just have to, you know, get my turn. Ultima. And Mega Elixir. There we go. But yes, he has Heartless Angel, which reduces your hit points to 1. It is an attack that Sephiroth uses in Kingdom Hearts. So, you know where he gets it from. Oh yeah, I think that one just instantly kills somebody. And then he does the End Draws Near. I don't remember what that does. Oh well, I'll just Arise Celeste. God, he deals so much damage when he throws that thing. Yeah, the heaven shaking is a bad sign, by the way. Just in case you wanted to know. keep up the damage, haste yourself up so you take more turns. After a while, even Kefka, the dark god of magic and the heartless angel, falls. I still had in the wings Cyan, Strago, and a couple other really good characters that could back me up. So I still had plenty of options about how to kill him. I was saving Terra's trance for fighting Kefka himself, but she got hit by the insta-kill, so...
The tower's collapsing!
And anybody else left in the party that didn't show up before is now here.
There's no time to lose. Come on, the airship's just up ahead. Come on, everybody. We can make it if we work together. Terra, what's wrong? It seems Magicite is disappearing from the world. The Magicite? Magic is disappearing. If Espers are fading from the world now, what'll happen to Terra? Come with me. I can use the last of my power to guide you out. What happened to all of them after the while the tower was collapsing? But don't worry, we get to find out. They're not so cruel as to leave it up to chance. Or your imagination, it is. We get to see a little bit more of the ending with every single character we got. Cyan Garamond. The more characters you have, the longer this ending will take. Cyan, could you hit that switch? Mechanical devices are, not my strong point. I do believe I'm getting better, though. I like that Cyan was mostly comedy relief, despite having such a tragic backstory. I think it was a really good idea. Setzer. Or Setzer Gabbiani, sorry. Setzer. Very cool character that doesn't get quite the equipment draw that makes him as powerful as he could be, but he has some interesting effects. Wait! Whenever you think you're right, you're wrong. And that's a big mistake. And that shows a great deal of growth for Setzer's character. Usually he would let luck find out where he would go. That was what you always used to say, wasn't it, Daryl? So he decided that instead of determining everywhere he goes by luck, that he would choose his own path. But now we have Edgar, or Edgar Roni Figaro, and Sabin. The other side of the coin, or Sabin Renee Figaro. I've this entire playthrough mixed between Sabin and Sabin. Haha! He just holds up the whole girder. It's not like I wanted to dump all that responsibility on you. I knew you'd look out for the kingdom. I wanted to be able to look out for you. That's why I went off to become stronger.
And Mog. Mog's an interesting character in that it's a Moogle in our party. I think this is the first time that's happened. Pretty sure. And the fact that he ends up becoming a Dragoon is super interesting.
Help me, Kupo!
I like how Edgar's involved in almost all of these. Because the thing is, they can only assume that you've absolutely gotten a few characters. Remember, Edgar's one of the non-optional characters.
The hair! Watch the hair! I'm not a stuffed animal, Kupo!
So Edgar's going to be in most of these scenes. But there are other characters that they can assume you got if you got certain ones as well. Umaru. Umaru... Well... He's good for one thing. And that's it. Build him right and he can be pretty damn decent, but he's not exactly a complicated character.
It won't open.
Doesn't exactly have much growth as a character. He's just a Yeti. We're supposed to bust through the door, Umaru. Umaru isn't terrible. He's just Umaru. Go-Go. Go-Go is... You build a party around him, and he can be a beast. But you'd be better off with a customizable character. So... This part's funny.
Both buttons have to be pressed at the same time in exactly the same way.
Go-Go, mimic Celeste. She even blinks the same way. It's great. I say he, but we don't actually know Go-Go's gender. Oops. Gao. Represented by the helmet that we needed to get from him. Gao, I think, is... it's really cool that they gave him that backstory and let you see his father and stuff like that. And he's an interesting character.
Shortcut! Take shortcut!
I really like him. He's fun. You do his rages right and he becomes a monster. It's just one of those things I never do.
Shortcut! Take shortcut!
Poor Celeste. Yeah, because Celeste and Edgar are two of the required characters. They're in almost everybody else's scenes. Locke. One of my favorite characters of this game, Locke Cole. And Celeste. Celeste Cher. Terra's trying to lead us out to safety.
Come on, this place is breaking apart. Locke! I won't let you go. I promise. Are you crazy? You almost got yourself killed? For that?
I do wish that there were less scenes of Celeste being a damsel in distress kind of style scenario. But then once the World of Ruin happens, she's the one that's going off getting everybody. So, and Terra, also known as Terra Branford. But I like Celeste's character a lot. She's still in it. I think it's a decent enough balance. But I could definitely see the criticism of her being seen as the damsel in distress.
Father? Terra, we must part now. Whispers will disappear from this world. You may fade away as well. But perhaps if the human part of you feels something strong enough, then maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to remain here as a human.
And Terra caught between two worlds. Up until the point of her birth, two warring worlds. Now we have Realm. Or Realm Erony. I believe she ended up taking her mom's last name.
Grandpa, you can't give up yet! Sorry, dear. Any more whining out of you and I'll paint your picture! Oh no! Anything but that!
I love how that's still a threat.
But, you know, someday I really would like to paint your portrait. On canvas, I mean. Oh, Realm. Look at what you've done. Made me go all misty-eyed and now I can't see where we're going.
Shadow. Also known as Clyde Erony. At least I believe he takes his wife's last name.
Go on, Interceptor. Get going. Take care of yourself, boy.
Shadow decides to split off from the group, taking his own path out.
Verum, it looks like I can finally stop running. Come and find me, alright?
Strago. Actually, it's Strago Magus. Maybe Erony is Shadow's last name.
Come on, Strago, you best can't let yourself be shot up by a bunch of kids. Gotcha!
We could have used those hooks, by the way, to get out of here at any time if we wanted to head all the way back to the beginning. And me. Not any of you. Me. I mean, thank you very much for watching and being a part of this, but we're not done yet.
Follow me.
Only one person can keep up with Terra in that form.
The last piece of magicite. Terra, you've done enough. Your powers are getting weaker. Terra isn't going to be able to hold out much longer.
All of her children still calling out to her.
Don't give up, Katerin.
Oh,
don't give up, Katerin. I won't either.
I forgot that was Terra's voice.
Not yet. Not yet? Terra! Terra! Just off screen. Damn you, game. For pulling at our heartstrings. Thank you, Setzer. I told you, didn't I? She's the fastest ship in the world. And that is the end of the main game for Final Fantasy VI. Oh, God. Can you tell why this is one of my favorite games of all time? And my favorite Final Fantasy? There's just so much to it. So much. It's not that it's the longest Final Fantasy. It certainly isn't. There's certainly longer Final Fantasies, but the story in this one is so on point. Almost every character gets a really good time in the sun. They all have strategies that work well individually, but you can also build them in a more general sense if you want. Like, you could have made everybody casters if you wanted, and screwed the regular stats that they had. It wouldn't have been efficient, and you wouldn't have been able to do as many different things, but it was definitely a possibility, so I like that. They have roles while not being restrictive. Terribly restrictive, at least. The music in this game is always fantastic, always has been. This really pushed the SNES to its limits. They got to do so many great things. They learned so much from all their previous games. And this is the game before Final Fantasy VII. So you can see all the lessons they got here, and then they were like, let's reinvent some things while still keeping some of the tenets that made this game so good and add to that. I mean, the Esper system, basically it's the Materia system. Just a little, just with some slight edits to how it works. The storyline is very much, you see the technologically advanced part of the society tend to be the bad guys, and though Final Fantasy VII had a more obvious environmental message. But enough of that comparison. It's just one of the reasons why I make that comparison is because so many people are in love with Final Fantasy VII, and I say, this is the reason why Final Fantasy VII was good. It's Final Fantasy VI. They did so much good with this. The characters were great. Celeste and Terra are some of my favorite characters in Final Fantasy of all time. Locke is one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters. Edgar is a great character. He's one of my favorites too. Sabin and Edgar's relationship is really interesting, and I like those two bouncing off of each other and discussing how they got where they are. Setzer, he had his great moments, but as a character in combat, I wish he had different mechanics, because I don't really enjoy his mechanics in combat very much. Mog is interesting once you get him to become a Dragoon, but that makes his dancing useless, and his dancing could have been way better, I think. Umaru obviously is just Umaru. Go-Go, good no matter what you do with them. Having Strago, the blue mage, you get some really good magic if you really focus on the blue magic. Of course, Realm is really, really interesting. I love her control ability, mostly because it just keeps one enemy locked down, and then you get to do fun stuff with them. Gao is fun because his rage mechanic is so interesting, and they just created an entire zone of the world just for him, basically, and said that's where you go and have fun with Gao. Shadow, so much backstory with Shadow, and if you have to look for it. And if you look for it, you find out some of these great secrets. Like I said, it's like the least best kept secret in Final Fantasy, that he's probably Realm's father. But it's just so interesting to hear about him and his story, and how he has so much guilt, because he feels like he abandoned his friend when his friend needed him, because he feels like that, and then he ends up losing his wife shortly. When he gets a wife and then loses her, I think she dies in childbirth, but I don't specify. I don't remember what the exact story is, but either way,
at that point he's a broken man and he can't raise a child. He's just, he has to kill off all of his emotions or he will not be able to survive. So he does that and becomes Shadow. You know, the Shadow Bandits. So, yeah, he's a really interesting character. And at the end they kind of imply that he gives up and dies, or at the very least separates himself from everybody else and goes into seclusion. It depends on how you interpret the scene, but it's sad either way. Cyan, of course, is absolutely amazing. I love him because it's so weird. It's so interesting how they made one of the most tragic stories also the character that's the most comedy. And just to stick it to Kefka one last time, new life born in the world of ruin. So did all those kids just watch you give birth? Not to ruin the moment or anything. Get time, you should watch the speedrun the game sometime. I think it was only 5 people, it's kind of interesting. They do it without Terra. I was actually just thinking about that. I've never seen the ending sans Terra. Actually, I've never seen the ending sans any of the characters. I've always done the ending with all the characters. Terra's so happy to see all the kids. It was her connection with them that let her stay on this world, after all. But now we see everybody working hard to rebuild everything. And the progress being made. Without the constant threat of Kefka and his Light of Judgment, and all the monsters that he released, that we took care of, people finally can live on their own. Edgar, are you hitting on Celeste? I'm sorry. No. Realm's like, no, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I ship Lock S. Or Salak. I guess Salak is better. Yeah, we'll go with Salak. See, growing plants. Cyan's just stuck in a combat pose. I'm not entirely sure what that is about. Back home to Figaro Castle for the 2 kings. I love how they made a sprite just for her letting her hair down. And the birds fly free and the land seems alive again, despite everything that's happened to it. Even though magic may be gone from this world now, forever, it can still survive. And off they fly into the sunset. The end. However, we can save our cleared game data, which you absolutely should bloody do. It'll star on the save file, you'll be playing only as Setzer, and you'll be on the deck, and it resets the game. Now, what does that do? Well, remember that there was something else that happened, the tablet I mentioned. That, what we got when we defeated all 8 dragons? That leads to the Dragon Nest, a special post-game dungeon just for the GBA version. And it's one we'll be checking out next week. As for me, I am done for today. I need to update this like hell, but I mean, whatever. My name is Lamar Haven. I stream Monday through Friday, starting at 10 a.m. PST. That's 1 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday, Thursdays, I stream what you've seen here. Final Fantasy VI Advance. If you do not love this game as much as I do, well, that's fine, because it's almost impossible for you to love it as much as I do. I love this game to death, and I can't wait to see the post-game content for the first time. I have taken a lot of notes about what's coming up, so it's not going to be blind, but it is going to be my first time experiencing it. That said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do not stream Suikoden 3. I need to reset that. We're streaming Dragon Quest VI, as voted by you, the viewers. That is a blind playthrough. I'm very excited to get more into that. I've actually enjoyed the first day of Dragon Quest VI, and I can't wait to play more of it. However, I also have a YouTube. So, speaking of YouTube, you need to follow the link on screen or link below the stream to get to my YouTube channel. On YouTube, I have a YouTube-specific series. That is Bioshock 2. Finale goes up tomorrow. I skipped Wednesday so I can get the finale tomorrow, and then we're going to take a week off, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do next for my next Let's Play. That said, I am done for the day, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you folks next time.